Alright, so... Oh my god, I just woke up. So if I sound stupid, that's part of the reason why. New leak of Ancient War, which seems to be the new game mode that they were talking about, or the devs were talking about in previous dev notes. I think it was the last dev notes they talked about this. The new game mode that they were working on, which would be like factions between like goddesses and commandments. Now I don't know how it's going to be played out. I haven't read this, but 7DS Leaks, a reputable leak source, got some, some information for us. So, Ancient War seems to be the name of the game mode. I don't know if they had given us the name. They might have given us the name. I don't actually recall from memory from those dev notes. It's a bit long to be a thread. Ancient War will be the new faction war game mode. You have to select a side between Stigma, Ligma, the Ten Commandments. I don't want to be like being impartial and weighing the side I want to win, but I'm definitely picking commandments every time. But maybe not. I don't know, because Mael is gonna come out. I don't know actually. I don't know. I think it could be either or to me, actually. I just don't want to be on the side of Goddess Liz. There will be a total of 6 levels and 1 special stage. Each level contains 3 stages. The levels have the same rewards and difficulty, however, it would change who would change the bosses. Okay. So, normal difficulty rewards are gear upgrade stone, gold box, and Icon Ancient War stamina. I wonder if this is like a new drop. You have to farm for like a store. Hard extreme. I don't know if you have to fight every level. Maybe Stigma side will have 1 to 3 levels, and the others have 4, 5, 6 levels. Okay. Oh, okay. So here you have what the bosses are, but it's possible that the bosses have an ally. I wrote them in parentheses because I am not sure. Their patterns can be read in the picture. Okay. So basically it's just saying like what the characters will do. What the bosses will do. I was taking a quick read. I don't think that's important for now, because even if this is like correct information, Meliodas 3000 year duels with Goddess Liz. That's an annoying combo. Melee with his insane damage with revive. But they might change this before launch. So this is for the special stage. I'm not sure what the special skill is. In the Bunspeter. Oh, when we're getting that as a playable character. Every turn the hero's attack that significantly by clear missions allies can claim. Game buffs to increase damage dealt. Okay. There will be missions to complete to earn war points. The 0 are the number of times the action will have to be done. It's unknown for now. The special stage will not give points. I think it will multiply the points you've earned until then. Okay, this is a lot of text. But yeah, there's missions, I guess. Every time you clear it, you get the mission done, and I guess you get points for that. Okay. And there's a special stage. I wonder what the special stage means. For the special stage, the boss doesn't have HP. The damage dealt to boss exceeds a certain amount, or passes certain turns, the battle ends. Every turn, the boss stats increase. For every mission clear, debuffs enemies or buff allies. Okay, interesting. You just be like, just do X damage and then you beat the boss. There's no actual HP. You have to do like X damage at a certain time, or a certain number of turns. Starting the battle gives basic war point rewards. Quitting the battle does not give rewards. Damage dealt to bosses impact gaining war points. Damages that exceed a certain amount don't count. For every mission cleared gives the actual war points proportion to damage dealt to the boss. Wow. I'm gonna have to actually see that in practice and get a feel for that to actually understand how it works. I mean, just reading the text is like, yeah, I guess I just do damage and I get the points, but like, we'd have to see in practice how it's gonna actually work. You'll get rewards depending on the number of war points you have, depending on whether your side won or lost according to your position amongst all the players. Okay. So you get 500 points gear upgrade stone, 1000 points 5 SR pendants, damn. Demon materials, 5 Belmoth materials. What the hell? Well, the other ones get 10. Okay. Weapon upgrade, caution upgrade material, and 5 diamonds. If your team wins 30 diamonds, gear purple stone 5 times, SSR pendants, and then if your team loses, you get 10 diamonds, gear 5-star stone. Oh, and if you get like placements. Oh, so this is like super boss, right? You get like card packs for if you just place. So, you know, going for top 100 is most people are not, you know, looking for that. But this is just super boss rewards. Did they put super boss rewards back in here? Literally super boss rewards. Our attacks with all context, I don't know what they are. Occupation boosted by 1.5 times. You have a maximum amount of war points, can get any more. Well, that just means probably there's like a maximum amount you can get. Increase the current area's occupation gauge by using war points, increases contribution points too, okay. You can't use these units on stages where those bosses appear as enemies. Okay, so I guess if you're facing like Meliodas, you can't use a Meliodas character. Occupation bonus applied, war points gaining increased by 0 times. War point donation, okay. Keep in mind that Nemar was still working on the mode and it would change. Yeah, again, like I said, like, yeah, we can read like what the bosses do and everything, but for the most part, we have no idea if it would remain the same by launch. But this is interesting. It does, I don't know if it's just because the rewards are so similar, but it does remind me a lot of just Super Boss, because yeah, you don't have like a faction you're fighting for, but you are fighting for like a top position, I suppose, with points, and you're grinding those coins as well. So it does remind me quite a bit of just Final Boss. I saw that he had, yeah, another leak here. Let me go see if I find, okay, so new Sauro costume. So this is probably like for, what's it called? For Hawk Pass. That's cool. I wasn't a big fan of the Galfer version of this cosmetic because his feet look so weird, but this is fine. I can't see his feet, so that's fine. That's fine. But new Sauriel, okay, I'm sorry, new LUDOCIEL, that's cool. You know, I think, you know, goddesses are about to start getting holy relics, right? So there is a good chance that these older goddesses like LUDOCIEL, Sauriel, Tarmiel start getting like really powerful holy relics. There's a chance they're gonna get garbage holy relics as well. There's a greater chance actually they'll get garbage holy relics, but you know, a man can dream. So first skill, he basically just looks gracefully in this that, okay. Oh, I can already see how this will look like. So he does like a little like laugh, and then he pops in the like a power on his hand, and then tosses it. Then does this pullback thing. Oh, that's gonna look cool. That's gonna look cool in game. Right now, of course, it just looks like he's a crazy person, but like it's gonna look cool in game, I think. So LUDOCIEL. I mean, LUDOCIEL has a problem. Here's the thing, right? This LUDOCIEL character has a big issue with CC, right? But it's not because his base stats are bad. His base stats are good. I mean, crit defense 15% is not great, but like, his base stats are good. The big issue is that his Super Awakening is god awful. They gave him such terrible Super Awakening boosts. It's like so unfortunate. Like you can see here, okay. Here, this is the last level that is like shown, right? But for Super Awakening 5 and 6, he got horrendous buffs. Oh, I'd have to open the game. He got horrendous buffs, so that really cocked his passive. But I wonder if this is like base LUDOCIEL, right? If he's gonna have the same grace as this LUDOCIEL, Because if you go take a look at the goddesses, right? If I go by goddesses, right? The characters that don't repeat graces are like LUDOCIEL and LUDOCIEL, right? But this LUDOCIEL is not the same LUDOCIEL. This is Margaret LUDOCIEL, right? So it makes sense to not have the same. Just like a commandment with a repeat, like Zeldris, right? Base Zeldris is a different commandment than Festival Zeldris because it should different name Zeldris, right? So it's the same thing here. And then this Sauriel and this Sauriel don't repeat the same grace, but again, they are different characters. This is base Sauriel and this is female Sauriel. So again, it makes sense for them not to repeat them. I wonder if he's going to keep the same grace, because I think this grace is pretty good. But a little outdated. I don't know. I think when LUDOCIEL came out, this was much more predominant in the game. Petrify. Petrify was very predominant because Blitzkrieg King was still big. Freeze is still somewhat predominant. But stun, usually people don't stun the first turn or anything like that in the first 2 turns. Sometimes it does come to happen, but it's not as frequent as it used to be. So, yeah, I wonder how good this LUDOCIEL will be. If they give him like proper Super Awakening and stuff like that, he could be actually pretty good. And if you give him a Holy Relic, he could be next in line for a Deer Holy Relic. He really could. So, yeah, let me know what you think of the new game mode and this LUDOCIEL coming out. And, yeah.